Jumbo.
Mambo. You supposed to say what back?
I say Nzuri Ghana.
Nzuri Sana. He always trying to act silly, y'all. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Come on.
Jumbo.
Jumbo, mama. Nzuri Sana.
Come back.
So we're walking to get Maji in our neighborhood. I'll turn the camera around and show y'all.
For her local business right there too.
So we're walking to get some Maji, which is water in English, and in Swahili it's Maji. So this isn't our home here, but this is our neighbor's home and their fence. But yeah, y'all, we figured we'd go live real quick while we're walking. So today was a great day. We found us a local seamstress not too far from us, and a few weeks back we liked what she was doing and liked, you know, her work. So we decided to get some things made from her. So today was our day to pick up our clothes, and our fitting went well. So we were able to take our stuff back with us. So that was really exciting. Because Anthony and I will be celebrating 9 years of marriage.
9 years.
On July 24th is going to be our anniversary. So we decided to do something a little nice for ourselves and got us some clothes made, as well as the kids. You know, you can't forget about them. And yeah, I wanted to surprise him with an anniversary cake. But your girl ain't, what should I say? I ain't about that life just yet, driving in Tanzania. I am not about that life. Okay, so we're here to get us some Maji at one of the local markets here. And as you can see, they have all types of drinks. But we're going to get us just some Maji, some water. What else? There's one over there, a station over there where they have drinks and water, but they also sell like the tanks for you to get. They call gas, they call it petrol. So we say gas, same thing, but that's the gas like type there. I think they sell little gas cans or whatever you want to call them. Oh, look, say Jumbo.
Java!
Okay. So silly. Say Jumbo. Uh-oh, get up. Say Jumbo.
Jumbo.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Okay, we back. What did you do today? Where did we go today?
We went to go get
We went where?
food.
Before we got food. That's all they think about, y'all, is food. Where did we go before then?
We was right
We went where? Where did we go? Starts with an M. Where did we go?
Mars.
Market.
Mars.
We went into the market. We got what? Our clothes from our seamstress. Right?
Yeah.
Now, baby, be careful. Titi Kaya said, hey.
Hey.
Say, hey, Titi.
Hey, Titi.
Just looking crazy. So, yeah, so now, let me show y'all Anthony getting the Maji. He be up in there doing his thing, y'all. My man. Jumbo mama. You getting it, Anthony? Okay. But, yeah, so we, what was I gonna say, y'all? Back to what I was saying, yeah. We're celebrating 9 years of marriage, and we're gonna do an anniversary photo shoot, and while we're at it, we're gonna do a family photo shoot with the photographer and videographer that we use for our business here. You guys, if you don't know and have not been following us and subscribed to our YouTube channel, we have been dropping video after video about the amazing things that's happening for us and for just Tanzania, what we are invested in as a whole. So officially, we have announced and shared about our Body Balance Ujima Community Center and Garden. The community center has finally broken ground regarding the foundation. So you guys are seeing it now, things that took place some months back, right? But yeah, you're seeing it now. So I just want to share that here's a little nugget, right? Whenever you're doing something, be it business, or just in general, right? You're so excited about it. You know, you want to just share with the world for whatever your reasoning for being, right? And your reasoning may be just pure joy, right? Not to, you know, showboat. I'm talking. Can we wait a second? Okay, what? Okay, don't do it. All right. Not to showboat, right, or anything like that, but you're doing it just because you're so excited for what's new and you wanted to share with the world. And I'm not saying that you can't, right? But here's where us as a people, we mess up, right? We mess up because we don't have everything in order and we share too soon. And so when something happens, right, and you've shared already, you know, what was exciting, what really is gonna happen or could happen, but because you don't have things done properly in order, like the legal things, right, what happens is if it's not set in order and something goes wrong, most times our people are quick to bail out, or our people are quick to talk bad about what you're doing, because now you're saying opposite of what you already shared prior to, because you were too excited. So my tip to you all, be it, you know, if you're doing business in the continent, if you're doing business in the States, wherever you are, right, be excited, be so excited, right? But what you can do is record those exciting times and all of what you're doing, right? So that way, when everything is in order, your legal documentations, contracts, agreements, all that stuff is signed and you are certified and all those different things, right? You can then share it. Once that's done and what you've already pre-recorded and what you've taken photos of, you can release that at your own time. You know what I mean? So what people may see now, right, maybe looked at, oh, that's recent, that's something recent, but you know it's not recent, but you just waited to get everything in order. You waited to make sure all of your ducks was in a row, I's dotted, T's crossed, so that ultimately you don't have to worry about backtracking on anything you said because you shared too quick in advance because you were so excited. So I say that again, just as a nugget for us as a people, my people. We get excited sometimes, and that's fine. I was super excited, right? And I'm not saying something that I probably wouldn't have not done, because that was going to be me. But wisdom here, right? My husband, you know, and we talked, and he shared with me what the Father had, you know, given him about waiting. And let's record right now all of what let's record back then when we were doing everything. Let's record, let's take pictures, let's do all that stuff. And then when the time is appropriate and things are certified, sealed, and you know, without a shadow of a doubt, everything legally is in order, then you can share. So that's what we're doing now. Yes, we are in, some may say Tanzania. A lot of the locals here that I've talked to, they say Tanzania. So you may find me kind of switching in between the two. Whichever one rolls off my tongue, that's what I say. So we are in Tanzania. We are home, baby. But yes, we are in Africa. So I hope that nugget was useful to someone or to anyone out here that is doing business, wants to do business, because it's very important that we have our things in order so that you don't have to backtrack. Look at our kids, just naturally having fun. They're okay. They see me. Look at them, just having fun. That's all they be doing, making it fun. All right, so we got our Maji. We got Maji?
Yes.
Okay. And we're heading back to our home. All right, let's go, y'all. We can do this at home. AJ, don't do that again. You're not playing basketball. Now go get it. Go get it. Whew, AJ, y'all be just doing the most. Okay. Mom is here. She knew you were there. She said she wants to go next time. We love you. You look like my stepmother, the one my mom introduced to my dad. I gotta figure out who I'm talking to. Who is this? Who am I talking to? I'm gonna have to click on your profile. I'm gonna click on your profile after this, because I'm sorry, your name isn't ringing a bell and I can't see your profile picture that much. But yeah, when I look on your profile, I'll respond back to what you said. Let's see. TT Kaya said, AJ said, Kaya said, where's my other baby? He right here. Oh, here's AJ. And then you must be talking about the baby. She's right here. Say Jumbo. Oh, I ain't even got to say it. Go ahead, girl. Jumbo. So look at this beautiful home that we're passing.
TT. TT is from Africa was?
You hear AJ, Kaya? He's saying, TT, it's time for you to come back home. It's time for you to visit.
Joe.
It's time for you to return.
Joe.
Joe. You need to Joe, which means
Joe.
come. Come.
It's not the sound of me. Thank you. Home with me good.
Slow down. Slow down. Asad the Sana means what?
Thank you. Home with me good.
Mhm.
And
What's sorry?
Kind me no.
Say your
What's
numbers.
sorry?
Say your numbers.
Samahani. Now tell us your numbers.
Okay, 1 is Moda, 2 is Billy, 3 is Tati, 4 is Annette, 5 is Tati.
All right, you know the rest? Look, he got sidetracked. But my baby is learning another language. Titi said she'd rather be here than in Chicago, AJ. Say it's okay. We're getting things in order so that we can have our family at least come visit. That's what our job is as trailblazers. Set the platform, set the stage in hopes to inspire you all, to come back.
Let's see what
Look at this.
the mama.
Cheese. Super cute picture.
See what the mamas. See what she got.
Okay, she said they talked to us once years ago. Okay, well, let's reconnect. I'm so sorry it's not ringing a bell at this very moment. Trying to keep my eyes on my kids as we walk and all that. Look at these beautiful trees. Just so beautiful. So yeah, check out our YouTube, The Body Balance Media, you guys. And we just showed recently 2 videos of us of when we broke ground for the community center. Try not to laugh, y'all. AJ didn't fail. Sorry, I'm so sorry. You okay, AJ? You okay? There's no need to scream. Okay, you okay? Come on, let's go. He okay. That's what happens of not listening. You okay? You okay? Let me see your hands. You okay? Okay, look. Look, we praise Yahweh that it's just dirt and sand, not concrete. So here's one of the local mamas here. She comes out every morning faithfully, and she sells her bananas. Come here, AJ. Come here, AJ. Coconuts. Shh, you're okay. AJ. Shh, you're okay. Yeah, you're just embarrassed though. That's all that is. You're embarrassed. Okay. Let's go back to the house and get you together. You ready? You want a toy? Y'all hear these kids? Oh my God. You think because he fell, he's supposed to have a time. Jumbo, mama. Jumbo. Say Karibu. Okokikazi means, I think it's some, like from home-wise, this way. What are you trying to get?
From the United States. Here.
Look, we still learning our Swahili, y'all. When they get going, we be, look at him, he mad. But when they get going, yeah, I don't know. So look, let me tell y'all something, right? I have gotten several times that I look like I am from here, but particularly from Tonga. I look like the Tonga women, as they say, with Arabian, So when the Dada that lives in our living quarters and whatnot, and maintains our home and all that stuff, I asked her, why would they say that? And I started looking up the Tonga people and the women specifically. A lot of them are fair skinned, right? So I'm thinking it's more so of a complexion thing, and that's what she said too. It's a complexion thing, but also too, just like the way I dress, certain things now I've worn here. A lot of the Tongan women love bright colors. Just always kind of like she said, like one dress I had on had different colors and designs and patterns, and she said like a lot of their women, put it down please, put it down, have a lot of their style, I guess you could say. But yeah, no, I'm like, no, my mama, and for father I say baba. Lineage traces back to Cameroon, but the thing with what I do recall with African ancestry, which is where I did my DNA and everything, they have more of western parts of Africa, and we got to meet with the scientist who does all of the DNA logistics and all those different things. I know he said they're trying to break more ground into getting more not code but DNA within East Africa which is where we are. Because the thing is, we know a lot of the stuff is through migration patterns and whatnot. So nonetheless, yeah, I've gotten a lot that I look like I'm from here. So sometimes they'll just get to talking, and I'm looking like Kidogo, which means I only know a little small Swahili. Not a lot. So I'll be like, poli, which is like, or poli, slow. Like, please slow down. Because they'll often talk to me like I am from here, but I'm not, you know? So that's that. Kaya said he a drama queen. AJ, not that I want a toy. Right, Sherilyn? Girl. Ain't no, as quickly as he did all that, he fine. He dusty, though. That boy dusty.
Told him stop running.
He did. Okay, y'all know
he get chastised real fast.
Yeah, y'all know baseball, right? That was AJ. He did a slide to the base. That was him a minute ago. Because he didn't listen when we said stop running. And nevertheless, that's what happened. All right, y'all. We're heading back to our home. Yeah. This is one of my favorite places to sit, y'all. Right here. And then here's like a little rock. And I can just read, meditate, you know. But yeah. You guys, oh look, our neighbor here, let me try to zoom in. The other day we saw them climbing up the tree, y'all, and they have papaya. It was all down here. They didn't pick most of them, but they had papaya. And then there's a banana tree. Where?
Right there.
Which one?
That one.
Okay.
The one you looking at? That
Where?
One.
The tall one or the long,
the
short
little
one?
That's a
Oh, the little one. Okay, the little one over there is a banana tree. Okay. So, yeah, I forgot what I was saying. I don't know what I was saying, but we made it back home. We just chatting with y'all real quick while we went to go get some water. Shalom. Yes, you guys have to come visit. That's at least I'm saying, you know, all of the diasporan, you know, categories as African Americans. If you ain't called to, you know, move and live, okay, fine. You know, that has to be something that's, you really got to be called to that, right? But to visit, you have to visit. You know, we go everywhere else of other countries and places, like Dubai and Mexico and Panama and all these beautiful places that you should go visit too. But Africa should be on that list. If not number one, it needs to be high up on the list. So, y'all, I'm super dehydrated today. Didn't have a lot of water. You want to move? Okay. So do your research, figure out exactly where you are called to. Because with anything, you know, for example, right? Can I share about like the potential opportunity we had? Yeah, about the promotion. Can I share that as an example I want to go into? What promotion job. Just about like,
maybe we do a detailed video.
Well, it's something real simple. So what I'm saying is, right, whatever you're talking about moving, be it within the states you are. So for example, my husband was potentially offered, not potentially, but was offered the opportunity to relocate to Texas because his job is expanding, open a branch there. And right, he had the opportunity for us to take that job and that promotion and go to Texas. Have we done it? No. But the thing was, it's something new, it's a change, and it's scary regardless, right? But you can't allow fear to cripple you. And I use it as an example, like if you're being called or it's in your heart to say, man, I want to live somewhere outside of USA, be it Africa, give me another place outside of Africa, because everybody don't have to come to Africa, but I mean the Middle East, Europe, right? I don't ever want to go there, but China, whatever, right? If you're being called there, it's going to be scary, but that doesn't mean that that it's not doable, that there's not going to be some challenges. But if you're really called to it, like, let's see. Okay, I think I'm back. Hopefully. But yeah. But if you if you're called to something like that, it's a dramatic change. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be scary. It's going to be some challenges. But if you know you're called to it, right, you're going to like face them head on. And you're not going to allow fear to cripple you. And so that's my word of encouragement of definitely, Siobhan, you guys want to move, do your research, figure out, pray, fast, figure out what the Most High is calling you guys to transition to, and know without a shadow of a doubt there's going to be some hiccups, but if you're called to it, you're going to be okay, right? And being here so far, it has been a major eye-opener concerning myself, a reality check regarding a lot of things that that maybe I will. Hurry up. Uh-oh. Like, trying to put that mosquito in. Come on. Okay, AJ, bye. Stay here. Yeah, that you're gonna face. But the thing is that you're gonna be okay because you know you've been called to be wherever you're gonna go. And I'll leave it at that. But I was gonna say, yeah, being here has definitely shown your girl some things about herself. And one of those things for me that I was, had to be transparent about for myself and with my husband was that, some things I didn't know I had unknowingly was some fears, unknowingly. And now I have to address those fears. I don't allow them to cripple me because I don't have the spirit of fear. But there's things that I find, if I keep thinking about them on too long and I allow it to turn into like, if I embrace it as a fear, I'm aware that, I'm saying, this is kind of a fear of mine, but I'm trying not to speak that, I guess you can say. But if I do, then it will end up stifling or crippling me, and that's not what we want. So, look, I'm just rambling because it was just like a spontaneous live. We are in Tanzania. Can you show me baby? Oh, is she over there making a lot of noises? She's right here. Come on, girl. She's finally crawling, y'all. I don't know if any of you guys saw the video that went viral on social media that I was just not expecting to go viral when I was teaching her how to crawl. And yeah, she's crawling now. Right now she ain't moving, but this girl be getting into everything. You gonna come here? Come on, Joe. Okay, AJ, I'm on camera and this little boy that took his clothes off. Dude, got his underwear on. AJ is something else, you guys. He really is. He is something else. So yeah, like I said, today was a great day. We met with, pull this up. We met with our seamstress. Our clothes came out great. What else did we do today? We went in the market. Did a little bit of walking around. All right, close the door, baby. We let mosquitoes in. No, Anthony, we'll show y'all a sneak peek of everything soon. What else did we do? Went to lunch to one of our favorite places to go eat and just talk business. What else? Oh, we got some footage things back from our videographer and photographer of what did we do? We went to the site for the community center, and a few weeks back we took pictures with our employees, us of course as the owners and all that stuff. So we got some pictures and videos back from that day when we did pictures and video footage. AJ just up and okay, I'm on camera, Anthony. Like he didn't just got naked. AJ is too comfortable. What is the time over there? It is 6:13 p.m. So if you are in Chicago, there is an 8-hour time difference. How far are we from Johannesburg? That's South Africa, so that's
like an hour and a half, 2 hour flight.
Anthony's saying he thinks it's about like a hour and a half, maybe 2-hour flight. I don't know. I know we're an hour away from Dar es Salaam. Zanzibar, we're a little further out from. We went to Zanzibar last year, and we did that by ferry because we stayed in Dar es Salaam for a little bit, and then we did a ferry to Zanzibar. We wanted to do like some of the safaris, but the thing is with the safaris, they're in certain places like Arusha. I forget the other places. I think Serengeti, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of them is, you have to, and then they have a lot of packages where like you stay for some days or for a week and do the safaris and all of the different excursions that they have because it's a travel. Is it more rural in Tanzania? Would you say it's more rural in Tanzania? I think it depends on the part of where you are. So like, you have rural areas everywhere. Because it's, like they said, it's very large. But I think it depends. So like Dar es Salaam, let me tell you about this. So Dar es Salaam, right? I like Dar es Salaam. I like Dar es Salaam most specifically for their weather. Like over there, it's like right now I want to say like 86, 87, 88. It's always like in the high 80s, almost feeling like 90s and stuff. So it's very hot and warm, which is what I like. Anthony doesn't prefer Dar es Salaam's weather. He prefers more of the Dodoma weather because it's it gets hot, but it also gets cool too. So like at nighttime, it can drop down to like 69 degrees, the lowest it'll get, maybe 70, 71. And then during the daytime, like around 2 or so, it'll peak up into the 80s. Ain't no mosquito in the house. It'll peak up. There's a mosquito here. Anthony, go get the shocker to zap these mosquitoes. It'll get up into like the 80s, but it won't stay there, and it's not hot immediately. Like in Dar es Salaam, you wake up about 8 o'clock, it's already like 85, 86 degrees. That's the weather I love. I love warm weather. So that's kind of the trade-off with those two places that are about by plane an hour apart from each other. But to go back to your question, is it rural? I think it depends. So Dodoma is the capital for Tanzania, and Dodoma is getting built up in a lot of capacities, and so there's a lot of stuff here, but this is going to be known for a lot of like government, political, and different things of that nature regarding business. Dar es Salaam is known for its business too, and Dar es Salaam is very, very busy. That's one of the things I don't like about Dar es Salaam. It's very busy, a lot of people, and I mean there's a lot of people everywhere, but in Dar es Salaam, for the most part, it's just very busy, and it's like it never sleeps in a sense. As Anthony said, we love the rural type of scenery and village life. Y'all, so excited. Yesterday, I got to cook for our brothers and sisters in the village and for the elders. I cooked, y'all. And not just like on the average, like stove in your kitchen. No, I was outside, y'all. I got blisters on my hands to show y'all. But it was so much fun. I learned a lot. I learned that yes, we cook back at home, and we cook very hard, particularly like if we're having family over and we're having gatherings. And if you're like that person of the family who do all the cooking right, your feet be hurting. It's a lot of work, right? But I don't want to compare, but just the amount of work that it took me to do yesterday, and I was just like, this is like none other.
Can't take the heat, get out the kitchen.
Let me turn my Wi-Fi question. But yeah, Anthony told me, he was like, can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. And obviously I took it, but they were picking up the pots with their bare hands, like no mittens. I just was like that. I'm not even gonna, like, wisdom was just like, don't even do that just yet, Kayla. Like you're not there yet to pick up a burning pot over, fire. Don't do it. So that I did not do. But yeah, I can't wait to show y'all the footage of that, of me cooking. And I made Melinda, I made ugali, and I made I think it's called matambala, or matambelli. I made that, and they loved it. The elders in the village approved. Oh, here goes Anthony showing a little bit. Look at me, y'all. I was cooking in the village. So that is Dada, and she is teaching me a few things.
You said once it's sticky, right?
So this is me making Melinda. And this is a staple dish that, they eat here in East Africa. Let me finish letting y'all watch it. I'll be quiet. So I can't wait to show y'all this footage.
How do you get this out of here? How do you lift it out? You're not...
See, she's telling me I gotta lift it with my hands.
That is too hot.
I'm gonna get some.
I wasn't about that life just yet, y'all.
Oh my gosh. No way!
Yeah, I was not about that life. So I didn't even attempt to. Yeah, it's going to be on YouTube. So you better subscribe, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I wasn't about that life just yet. And I didn't, you have to know your limits. I'm not there yet. Just like I'm not there yet with driving. Anthony, y'all, he has full-blown embraced. He is full Tanzanian driver all the way. Like at nighttime, like my man is doing it. He doing it, y'all. He doing it. That's all I can say. He doing it. Me, I ain't there yet. Hopefully soon, but I ain't there yet. And it's okay.
Package.
Have y'all seen that video? Package.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not there yet. So I hope I answered your question, Siobhan. Is it more rural in Tanzania? I can't speak for Tanzania as a whole, right? But Dodoma is a little bit more rural. Dar es Salaam has parts where it's rural. I think it's just Arusha is more rural, and that's because they have like the safaris and all those different things. The Serengeti, the Serengeti's rural. I just think it really depends. Kilimanjaro, you know, Mount Kilimanjaro, which Anthony's sister Dominique climbed Kilimanjaro. Shout out to her for taking on that challenge and that adventure. She went with the company. I can't think of the company's name, but it was an all women, particularly all black women tour to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. And I believe she made it to the top, but she was 5,000 feet? 5,000 feet away from the peak of Mount Kilimanjaro. Her vitals and everything started to kind of get low, and so I think they called them, what do they call the men that helped them? I can't remember the people that traveled with them. Told her it was best probably not to continue doing that. So, you know, shout out to her. I wish I could do that, but I just had a baby 7 months ago, and my core is like non-existent right now. You know, I'm kind of building up my core and trying to get back in shape. But shout out to her. Oh, girl, you got my shoe. No. AJ, can you put my shoes on the shoe rack? Ugh, Javier gets into everything.
Where?
Look, so she was over. I saw where she was at last time. She's over here now. Hey, girl.
Where's your shoe rack?
Hey, put it on the shoe rack, please. Hey, girl. Look at she moving out. She moving out. What you got to say to the people? Any other questions, y'all, while I'm on here? Any questions? Really quick. We're going to do a more like sit down. I can have my thoughts gathered because it's a lot when you got the kids moving around and, you know, all these type of things. Sometimes I feel like I'm rambling. Huh? In the back. Zip down. Yeah, I see. It says, hi, Kayla, where are you? I was asking about you and the family. We are in Tanzania. That is where we are. And we are doing well. Yah's good, and he's been good to us. And where else are we at? You know, little baby over here. We are loving and just enjoying the new blessing in our home. She's now 7 months. And Anthony, she got something. What's that? Yeah, she's 7 months old. And just, you know, that's where we are. We are currently in Tanzania. I hope I answered your question. We're doing good. Another question I keep getting is that, you know, I think I'm gonna wait for some stuff, maybe.
Yeah, you can take note of it.
Yeah, I've gotten a few messages. I'll give a little sneak peek of it. A lot of the messages I've gotten, some were kind of for me, kind of like, this is the face I made after I read. I'm reading, okay, and I'm like, that's the face I made. Because something you have to know about, like, us, we're not moving in the direction of, you know, the flee, fear, scare tactic type, you know, lingo that's going on a lot now. So for us, we will be freely traveling back and forth to the States where our home and residence is there. Yes, the plan is to transition fully here. But for the wisdom for us, especially having kids and just different things we have going on, we're going to make sure we have things in order. Our desire is to get well acclimated and build strong relationships with people here within the continent, so that if anything was to happen, right, we have friends, we have people that we have relationships built here, that if we had to go or something happened, we could ask them, right, and they would be happy and free and want to help us if any of those things were to happen, right? So we're not doing a lot of the like fear, flee, you know, scared, ain't never going back type of us again. Okay, sorry, I was reconnecting. So we'll address that more in depth. We'll address that more in depth at a later time. But, you know, some of the things I'm reading, I'm like, sounds like fear, you know, and can't allow fear to be the reason why you're making decisions. Thank you. Yes, I am doing well. I am still in my postpartum journey, so I'm taking things easy. If you didn't know, at the end of my pregnancy with baby girl over there, I had to be put on bed rest. I had developed symphysis pubis dysfunction where my pelvic was extremely inflamed, and so I had to make sure all that, you know, healed properly so that I can have a successful, healthy home birth, which I did again. So that was wonderful. But I am still healing, obviously, and will be for some time. How's the weather there? The weather is beautiful. It's not rainy season, so actually here in as a whole for Tanzania, right? It's their spring. They say winter. They say winter, y'all. It ain't winter, because the high, like today's high was 83 degrees. The low was, I think, like around like 4 or 5 in the morning. It was like 69 degrees. So they call this is their winter that we're in. We know, of course, winter for us is snow, super cold, like in the 40s, 50s, 30s, all that stuff, when it's like winter. When we came last year, it was summer, right? It was their summertime.
No.
It was their spring. It was summer.
They was coming out
They was coming out
of rainy.
of rainy season, coming into what? Summer, right? It was a lot more warmer last year. It stayed consistently like in the high 70s, high 80s.
November, it's like within the rainy season also.
When is rainy season for them again?
November to like mid, April, May.
Okay, so Anthony's saying their rainy season, if he remembers, is from November to like April, mid-May is their rainy season. So we're not in rainy season yet. You are looking well. So yeah, the weather's good right now. I said a minute ago though how I liked Dar es Salaam's weather a lot more because it's hot all the time, and immediately like when the sun rises, there goes the heat, and I love the heat. I love the warm weather. Anthony, on the other hand, he likes the warm weather, but he also likes like when it kind of can get cool or it's not always consistently hot. So this is more of like his. I like the humid weather. Yeah, so like back at home in Chicago, it's been, like I heard, very humid. Unfortunately, a lot of storms due to the hurricanes happening in other surrounding parts. But it's been like 90s, and like that's my kind of weather. I love warm weather. So the weather's been amazing. I love that for the most part, when the weather's like right now, it is 6:27 p.m. So it is getting a little bit cooler. What's the weather? Let me know right now. Can you look on the weather app real quick? I'm going to have Anthony tell y'all the weather right now.
It is right now.
If you have any questions for the 3 people that's on, go ahead and shoot a couple of questions real quick, if you got any. Sherilyn, tell Desiree we are sad that we're going to miss seeing her because we won't be back by the time she leaves.
It's 26 degrees Celsius.
Oh, okay, it's 26 degrees Celsius, so it's 78 degrees right now. But there is a little bit of a wind, so saying 78, probably like when the wind blows, maybe 73, about 73 degrees. So sometimes it'll get really, really windy, so we'll have hoodies for the kids and a jacket for the baby and her hat on and stuff like that. When it's super hot out, we still make sure our head is covered because the Africa sun is something totally different. I can say that to say the least. But talking about Africa sun, like it ain't the same sun. But it's a different type of like burn though. It really is. It's a different type of burn. Like it sits on you and you be like, ooh. Okay, please describe it. Okay, you put that in there. Patricia said too hot for you. What do you mean? So you like Anthony? The dome I think you may like. It gets, like I said, the lowest in the evening time because this is their winter. 69 degrees, but it's not hot consistently.
See, the dome is that comfortable weather.
Anthony said the dome is that comfortable weather. Siobhan says, just researching prayerfully, we will be visiting Johannesburg and Ghana in a couple of months. All right. Well, we will pray with you that happens on your the journey you want to take, and also too that the Father would put in your hearts without a shadow of a doubt where He wants you all to be and what exactly He wants you all doing wherever that is He wants you to be. So we are praying with you. Sherilyn said not bad at all. Sherilyn, back at where you're from, right? Marshall's Island. What's the weather like over there? Because I feel like it's more tropical, right? I think it's more like Hawaii area, so it's like more tropical probably. So what's the weather like usually over there? So yeah, y'all, we are back home. The kids need to take showers. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back. Maybe one day this week we'll do. So the live we did, that we realized the sound. I had the microphone hooked up. It just, we downloaded and tried to take out the feedback, but it wasn't working. So we'll have to do another live again because that was a really good conversation. We talked a lot more about the business investments that we have here, particularly the Body Balance Ujima Community Center. We talked a lot about that. We gave some nuggets regarding, when you are desiring to have investments in the continent of Africa, but we can only speak particularly for right now where our business investment is in, which is Tanzania. We talked about how it's important, you know, if you're going to have a business, that you do everything with integrity. You have things legally in order. You have, you know, good relationships with people. So like our managing director, our friend, our brother, Ivo, we've known him for about now 6 years. So what you're seeing now isn't something that just happened overnight. We really, really prided ourselves on building relationships, really getting to know each other. Anthony's giving me some water so my mouth is dry. We've been out in the sun all day, and I have not had as much water as I should have. So we talked about the importance of, you know, having relationships and being transparent in those relationships, getting to know, you know, the good, the, I won't say bad, but maybe the, you know, things that one needs to work on, you know, knowing your triggers, and in that relationship, they know your triggers. So, you know, that's what happened for 6 years with our managing director. And like I said, a lot of what you're seeing now, and the nugget that I gave earlier was that, you know, don't be so quick to share everything right away. Stay silent. Do the work, and then when the time comes to share, right, you'll know, things will line up. You won't have to backtrack on things. You won't have to, you know, make up for any misspoken mistakes or misspeaking that you've done, because you just waited patiently. You stayed head down, focused, driven, being obedient to the Father and the instructions. And then when he says it's time to share what he's doing through us, so that he can get the glory, you won't have to backtrack on anything because of the way you're moving. How do they wash clothes? Oh, Sherilyn. Okay. So when Sherilyn and the kids stay with us, right, I wanted Sherilyn to give me that, not so much give me that experience, because I know how to wash my clothes outside and all that stuff. But I just wanted to learn, like how she used to say they would take the leaves from their trees back at home and they would make it into forks and plates and all that type of stuff. We never got to do that, though we were together for a long time. But here, our Dada, we do have a washing machine. So we have a washing machine, and the washing machine also is a dryer. So it's a 2-in-1. And I have a video for that as well. I'll show you guys. But the Dada, also the other day, we were washing clothes in buckets. And then, you know, you just have a line dry, and then you hang your clothes line dry. But they wash them inside buckets. You have your washing machine bucket there, and then that's where the dirty water is. And you have the clean water when you're taking the soap off, and then you have another bucket of water where you're kind of like rinsing and making sure the soap is all out. And it's like a rotation. So I did that. Y'all also cooked to the village yesterday. So like that. So it's pretty much like you can use the wash machine, or you can get a wash machine if you want one, which we do. And you can also wash by hand and line dry. I mean, you'll see that a lot, especially in the villages. Sherilyn said, yes, very tropical weather at Marshall Islands. So yeah, that warm, probably humid, muggy kind of weather, which I like that. I mean, it can get annoying. I'm not going to lie. It can get annoying. The question I did get was about mosquitoes, that I didn't get to answer. And I mean, yeah, there's mosquitoes here. They're annoying. Ooh, show them the thing that we got. Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna show y'all some real quick. We gotta get one of these for our home back in the States. So this here, when the Dada bought this to us, she's like, oh, you can use this. The kids and I thought it was a tennis racket, right? So we were like, what are we gonna do with this? We had to Google. We had to Google what this was. Slow down. She's hungry, so I'm about to go soon. So you turn this button on, and then you wave it. And if there's any bugs or anything like that, it shocks them. Or mosquitoes or anything. It's a shocker. Like, how cool is that? We need one of these back home, too. All right, come on. You want to be on camera? So I'm going to get off soon, y'all. It's off. Go get this to Daddy for me. Away from the baby. So yeah, that's what this is. This is a mosquito and bug and net and fly shocker. It shocks them, and I mean, sadly, but also a good thing for us, kills them. So with mosquitoes, yes, they're here. They can be annoying sometimes. You just make sure that you got your off bug spray. You can have over your bed, a net if you want to, and then put it up when you're not using it. But yeah, they're here like everywhere else. Are they a little bit more annoying? Yeah. Are they more frequently here? Yeah. But I'm not really fazed by them as much. So that was pretty cool. All right. Say hello. Say hello. Say ice crawling. She's trying to, I think she's going to not be crawling for long, y'all. I think she's going to bypass the crawling stage a little fast. I could be wrong, but she's pulling up on a lot of stuff. She's taking steps. And I'm just like, my baby. My baby. Slow down for your mama. Slow down for your mommy, please. When will we be back on? They want to know. Well, we have a question from Ema Patricia. When will we be back on? How about we'll make a post before we go live next time, and that way we'll try to have a scheduled date and time. We'll be back on to have a better audience and more people frequent to address some of those questions. Maybe those people can be live, and I don't have to message each person one by one. How about that? So, because I know there's a time difference. What time is it there where you guys are at? It's 6:36 p.m. here. I know there's an 8-hour time difference from Chicago. So it's like 10 a.m. Anthony said. It's 10 a.m. for a Central Standard Time. Eastern is 11. So yeah, we'll have to figure out an ideal time. And I mean, for us, unfortunately, it's gonna be late at night. It'll have to be like at 9 o'clock. Yeah, but people, it's a weekday, so people are working.
We can do a 7 o'clock show if you perfect time. Do about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
So Anthony said maybe if we did like you said 7.
7 or 8.
If we did like an 8 o'clock p.m. time, 9 o'clock p.m. our time latest, because we can at least have the kids wind down. They're not as loud. That means it'll probably be a little after maybe 1 or 2 in some of those areas. Yeah. So maybe we'll have to plan it, because like I said, it's like an 8-hour time difference. So when we want to do it, most likely you guys will be asleep. Most likely y'all will be asleep. So yeah, miss you guys, and we'll be getting back on live soon. But in the meantime, go to YouTube, The Body Balance Media, subscribe to the channel, and we'll share, things as we continue to get time to edit things. Some things we won't take the time out to edit, and we will just put up. But yeah, I can't wait to show y'all. Your girl was cooking, y'all. I was cooking in the village for our brothers and sisters there, and also the elders. And it was a good experience. A good, fun, and very tiresome experience. But I'm going to go now because she wants her food. So I'm hungry, Mommy. I'm hungry. But yeah, love you guys. So I'll say shalom. I'll say thank you for watching, which is Asante Sana. I don't know the part for watching just yet. Oh, we are learning Swahili, so I gotta get back to my studies, because obviously it's important that I learn that. The kids learn that. They're catching on much faster than we are. And I think Pastor Ivo, also he's our managing director, was saying that he may be open to doing a class where it's not just us, but maybe having some other people who want to learn Swahili, and that way too you guys can pour into supporting him a little bit, and going from there. So we'll keep you guys posted about that. Other than that, anything else you guys want to say? You guys are on camera. Anything you want to say?
Thank you guys for tuning in.
AJ, wait.
Hope you guys come and visit the continent, whether it be east, west, north, south. Come visit and really get to see for yourself.
Come to your own conclusions and
also
open-minded.
As far as investments and things of that nature,
AJ,
to the continent, build it back up. Many great opportunities and incredibly affordable investment strategies and things of that nature. So, also as you repatriate and you come to visit, just get to know the people.
Even Patricia says hi. She asked your question. Says, do we still teach Shabbat? So we obviously we still observe and guard the Shabbat. But as far as like teaching and assembly,
what we do as now the Father has us doing is we have these spontaneous
1 second.
requests from here on the continent to come teach at some of the local churches. And so with that we do it as hard calls, do it as servants, and ultimately, even with
AJ.
said,
1 second, wait, hold on. AJ, Avia. AJ and Avia. I just need a few seconds. I need a few. 5, 4, 3, 2,
I'm getting
1.
I'm getting the belt.
I need just a couple of seconds. Okay? Shh. Go ahead.
Sorry about that. But yeah, as far as teaching always stays within the house, but also when we go out and minister and whatever the call is to do, certain people. Ultimately, that's what our community center is going to be doing as well, particularly more in the areas of health care and also in the area of food solutions.
So in short, back in the States, we mostly, it's right now, when we came back from our journey last year when it started, we have been securing home first for our household, our children, ensuring that they understand the guarding and importance of Shabbat. But as far as like how it once was, I believe, or what you're saying when we had assembly with Great Awakening and all those different things, no, that is no longer. And now the journey and the path that we're still on is still the same. Guard the Shabbat, particularly getting our house, making sure our house stays in order, right? As we had the season of last year, getting it and making sure it is in order, and now continue and maintaining that it remains in order. So let's keep that real short. It's not in the same manner of what it once was when you, I believe, met us. So yeah. As far as getting on YouTube and all those different things. Anthony has his assignment that he's on, and at this point in time, we are observing, we are learning, and when we're told to speak, we speak, and when we're told to be silent, that's what we do. So we had a season of that. Last year, and a little bit. About a year, almost 2 years of just learning, observing, healing, definitely healing, yeah, we're doing good. And so as far as the same manner, like I said, no, not like that. But yeah, we will talk to you privately if you wish, and go from there. So nonetheless, y'all, I'm about to feed my baby because she's over here eating the remote. So love you guys. Talk to you soon. And with that, what are we saying? What are we saying? What are we closing out on? Moja tattoo. One step closer. So we said 1, 2, 3, one step closer. And we're one step closer each time. We're walking in obedience to the Father, to what He has put us on assignment to do. All right. Shalom.